Because we kind of isolated them from all of the work so that they can actually reach their gap and get to know each other better and actually concentrate on their work. So that was basically the objective of this project, to get something good. And obviously bringing UK folk and Bangladeshi folk will give the musicians a different view to look at the music.
My fascination and love lies deeply with Baul and Bangladeshi folk, Lalon to be more specific.
But I think my journey is quite similar to many of yours, that I discovered the folk song of Britain.
The folk songs have the very similar philosophy too, like, you know, the soul searching thing, and singing is actually like praying for me. I pray with singing, so.
I'm very excited to be here. I'd really like to explore like maybe different groupings, and like maybe we could try some different arrangements of instruments and things and see what's going on.
Bhatiali from Britain, which is actually, you know, it's very typical of Bangladesh. This kind of song is basically based on rivers, boats.
Like, you know, it's a song that, you know, almost every Bengali can hum like.
Working in London, I've collaborated with a lot of Indian musicians and African and English folk and all kinds of things. So I sort of have learnt, even though I play a Western classical instrument, I've actually learnt to improvise and play with just jam along and try out different things.
আমার বাড়ি কুষ্টিয়ায়, মানে লালনের দেশ, রবি ঠাকুরের দেশ এবং বাংলার বড় বড় সাহিত্যিকের দেশ আমাদের কুষ্টিয়া।
People like Nitin Sawhney, Talvin Singh and Anushka Shankar recently, and I learned a lot from them. Still learning a huge amount. I mean, as you said, it's an ocean of music.
young man should die. La, 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 la. I'll take it, I'll take the day a man should die.
যায় ওরা কি করিবেন এসে কবিরাজ গোসাই কি করিবেন এসে কবিরাজ গোসাই মোর চোরারি
Well, how does music influence me? It totally directs my life. I've sold my soul to music now. I think music influences me in many ways, particularly looking at the kind of the particular stories in the songs about how humans work, operate, believe, are moved.
You know, people ask, why did you decide to do folk? I don't think, you know, these sort of music people decide to do. You know, you don't choose the music chooses you. So I don't think I took a conscious decision in terms of, you know, wanting to do folk music or getting into it.
মুর্শিদ গুণবনি গো লোহা রে বলাইলা কাঞ্চা মুর্শিদ চরণ মূল ধল মুর্শিদ চরণ মূল ধল জীবন থাকতে চিনলাম লোহা রে বলাইলা কাঞ্চা
Exploring different folk traditions, I find that there's a lot of similarity between different folk traditions because they're always talking about human issues like love and pain and disaster.
But my personal fascination is about those songs which, you know, talks about love. It can be either love for God, it can be either love for another human being. Talks about love and talks about finding the right person, moner manush, finding the right soul, nijer mon.
ভালো লাগে আর সাধুগুরু সাইজিরা সবাই তো এই গানকে ভালোবাসে আসলে গান তো মনের গান মানুষের গান
জলেতে ছাউনিটার অপরূপ দেখি সে ঘর জলেতে ছাউনিটার কমল তারার ভিতর কমল তারার ভিতর কায়েমি আছে কায়েমি ঘর বেঁধেছে ভালো ঘরানি ঘর বেঁধেছে ভালো ঘরানি
Namki, is that right? Or Abka Namki. And I can count Ekto Din She Bant. No, I get confused with Hindi and Bengali.
ট্যালেন্টেড মিউজিশিয়ানস আছেন এখানে আর অর্ণবদা আছেন অর্ণবদের কাছ থেকে অনেক কিছু শিখেছি বাকি যারা আছেন রব ভাই আছেন ওনার কাছ থেকে গান গাওয়ার ভাব শিখেছি আর যারা আছেন ওরাও ফ্যান্টাস্টিক মিউজিশিয়ান সবাই সবার কাছ থেকে কিছু না কিছু
The workshop organised by the British Council so far, I think it's been very productive. There have been some difficult periods, but overall we've managed to find a lot of commonality and build some nice relationships.
For any Bangladeshi musician they don't usually have these sort of opportunities to do collaborative stuff with musicians who are based abroad. So I think it's an amazing conceptually it's an amazing thing that British Council is bringing together, trying to get people from different genres and bring them together for 3 days.
It had been wonderful to just work on music and to be musical for 24 hours for a few days.
It's been inspirational. I've met some wonderful musicians. I think what for me is so exciting is how traditional music, folk music, is so part of the culture.
মাঝে মাঝে তব দেখা পায় চিরদিন